strawberry daiquiri. So hopefully by now you've prepped all your ingredients. You have ice, a blender, strawberries, sugar or agave, and limes. And we're gonna use the limes a couple different ways. One, lime juice in the drink, and then for garnish. So I'll show you a few garnishes at the end. So I'm particularly excited about this because a strawberry daiquiri is such a personal drink. At the very basic, it is strawberries and rum. And you can customize it with different things like basil, other berries, watermelon. You can have it frozen over the rocks. But let's start with the basic. So in your blender, you're going to put, you're going to start with ice. So I'm only making 2 drinks. So I'm probably going to put, I don't know, just a couple of cups, a little bit of ice. So I want it to be frozen, but not too watery. And then I'm going to put a bunch of strawberries. And I just cut the tops off, throw those in there. And I like my things strawberry, so I'll put a few extra. And a pro tip, right? I'm obviously not a pro, otherwise I would have done it, is to use frozen strawberries. Then you can avoid using ice and watering down your drink. So if you can find frozen strawberries, I would definitely recommend those. And just so you know, strawberries are considered one of the dirty dozens, so I do recommend that you use organic strawberries. So after you've filled your blender, you're going to add the next important ingredient, which is rum. So you can use any silver rum, any white rum, any rum that you prefer. Because we're putting it in a frozen drink, I'm just going to use what we call a well, or whatever is bottom of the line rum. And I'm going to use a silver Puerto Rican rum by Castillo. It's actually pretty good. We used it for many years when I was at Cantina Marina, and it's delicious and perfect for frozen. So you're going to put a cup of your rum, and then you're going to put a half a cup of sugar, or your sugar substitute. In this case, I'm going to use agave. And then you're going to put, so 1 cup, half, and then 1/4 to 1/8 of a cup of lime juice. So if you cut some limes for your garnish, you can squeeze those in there. Or I have just a little bit of lime juice left that I'm going to pour in there. So I am not usually one to measure with like a real measuring cup. And I don't necessarily have any. So we're just going to eyeball it. And as you're watching me pour, don't judge. It's a drink, right? Just kidding. That's probably good, right? All right, and then half a cup of sugar, which, okay, that hasn't been opened yet, because I have a wonderful husband that does grocery shopping. Has me never know if we run out of anything. All right. If you're working in a professional kitchen, don't link your fingers. Okay. All right, so half a cup. I'm gonna say Alan likes his drinks sweet, so we'll put a little extra. All right, and then lime juice. I have a couple wedges here. I'm just gonna not waste. Squeeze those in there. We like our drinks limey, not slimy, limey. And that's everything that goes in there. So again, that's your basic recipe. You can modify it with no ice, all frozen basil, watermelon, other berries, things like that. So all right, so if I look here, this looks pretty watery. I wonder if I did something wrong. Okay, how about, let's try a sip. That's rummy. Strawberry. Let's try if we put some more ice. And I said it was Thirsty Thursday, not that I was an expert. So let's try this again. I'm gonna say that's done. Even if it's not frozen slushy. Okay. All right, so I've seen a couple different garnishes that you can do with your cup. So one is to zest a lime, which, wait till my outtakes, you will see the mess. And you know, if you're Martha Stewart and you have a crew of people working for you, it probably works amazing. But if you're like me, it's probably more mess than is actually worth it. So I'm gonna take one of these lime scraps, and I'm just gonna juice the edge of the glass. And then I have some lime zest here that I'm just going to try to make the glass look pretty, which we all know doesn't really matter because you want what's on the inside anyway. Okay, so in a perfect world, looks amazing, right? And then the other one I'm just not going to do anything with because lime zest. Okay, so then I'm going to take this. I made a lot, so hopefully somebody will help me drink this. I don't know how to pour this the best way. That sounds good. Maybe this one I won't fill as much. If you do Thirsty Thursday and you are cleaner than me, I would say you're winning. My husband is not going to be happy about this. All right, and then the other one, I'm just going to put a quarter of a lime with strawberry there. I'm just going to lay that on top. This one I'm going to put, oh, I cut that a little, all of these, I cut these a little too big, but these other ones I'm going to get fancy. Put some sliced fruit on either side. And that's it. We have a delicious daiquiri. It's really good. Just messy. So maybe don't try to be fancy. I don't know. Okay. Well, as always, thanks for joining me. Wash your hands, and I'll see you next week.